Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to Hibiscus Petroleum's 4th Annual General Meeting. Over the next 13 minutes, we would like to share details of activities that have contributed to making 2013 and the early months of 2014 a period during which much has been achieved. We'll begin our story in the Sultanate of Oman. The highlight of the year was the execution of a 2-well drilling program at Block 50 offshore Oman. On November 25, 2013, at a location called Masirah North-North 1 or MNN1, we began drilling our first exploration well. Unfortunately, on December 19th, drilling of this well had to be suspended for safety reasons. At the time of suspension, the MNN1 well was drilled to a total depth of approximately 1,000 meters below mean sea level. Mud losses in 2 carbonate sections of the well prevented us from reaching our planned target depth. On December 21st, we completed a comprehensive data acquisition, coring and logging program of the formations that were drilled. Data analysis indicated the presence of non-commercial deposits of hydrocarbons. These datasets were subsequently utilized to assist in the making of key decisions relating to the drilling of our next well. We began drilling our second exploration well at a location called GA South 1 on December 30th. On February 3, 2014, the GA South 1 well successfully reached its target depth of more than 3,000 meters in the Cambrian Formation. More importantly, hydrocarbons were discovered in several formations of the well, with good oil samples extracted. On March 6th, we disclosed that during a 48-hour test, hydrocarbons were flowed to surface and the well achieved production rates of up to 3,000 stock tank barrels per day of light oil with no water production. The GA South 1 discovery has a great deal of significance. For the Sultanate of Oman, it is the first offshore oil discovery on their Arabian Sea coastline after more than 30 years of exploration activities. As hydrocarbons are generally not found as a single isolated pool, but rather as part of a wider petroleum system, this infers a discovery of a new basin for the country. For Hibiscus Petroleum, it has been important that we demonstrate the expertise to identify and subsequently convert an exploration prospect into a tangible discovery. The GA South 1 discovery has allowed us to do so. We have also shown our ability to safely execute offshore drilling projects. After operating in the Middle East for approximately 112,000 working hours, we reported 0 fatalities, 0 lost time incidents, 0 medical treatment cases. These capabilities to work successfully, safely and in an environmentally responsible manner are all attributes that are valued by host governments, and we have demonstrated good progress in these areas. Having found a single piece of a puzzle that took millions of years to create, we anticipate an increase in activities to explore and exploit the sizable opportunities across the 17,000 square kilometer area of our Block 50. We now aim to conduct appraisal activities that will allow us to confirm the volumes of recoverable hydrocarbons from GA South, and we also intend to monetize the volumes already discovered, with first oil expected by mid-2015, marking yet another milestone for our company. Our discovery of oil in Block 50 is just the beginning as we journey from being an oil explorer to an oil producer. Data from GA South 1 has uncovered several clues as to where we should focus our efforts. Consequently, we intend to acquire more 3D seismic data to help us evaluate several prospects that show similar geological characteristics to the GA South 1 discovery, as part of the preparation for a multi-well drilling campaign planned for 2015 and 2016. Whilst some of these activities are part of the minimum commitment of the second phase of the Block 50 work program, all our plans are subject to approvals by the regulatory authorities. The next few months promise further excitement as we work to monetize our discovery to ensure sustainability in our business. Our efforts to create a sustainable business are not limited to activities in Oman. In early 2013, we secured a 50.1% interest and operatorship of the Vic P57 exploration license in the Bass Strait in Australia, which includes the proven West Seahorse oil field. Our goal last year was to achieve first oil from this oil field by first quarter of 2015. Through our efforts, we have since received the approval of the Australian National Offshore Petroleum Titles Administrator for the field development plan, and we were subsequently awarded the production license Vic L31 over the West Seahorse discovery. Whilst we have successfully crossed several technical and regulatory milestones, we have been constrained by commercial concerns that delayed the implementation of this project. In order to resolve these issues, a heads of agreement was recently signed between 3D Oil, our partner in Australia, and various Hibiscus Petroleum companies. This agreement allows each party to exploit the full potential of the Vic P57 and Vic L31 licenses within their respective financial capacities. The arrangements, as envisaged through the heads of agreement, will provide Hibiscus Petroleum with the following benefits. First, it permits low-risk, high-impact exploration to be pursued in Vic P57 using REX virtual drilling technology provided by HiREX, our joint venture with REX International Holding. Secondly, there is the possibility of full ownership of the West Seahorse production license, thus giving Hibiscus Petroleum more latitude to advance development plans. Lastly, full ownership of the Britannia rig will allow Hibiscus Petroleum to solely decide the most beneficial location to deploy this facility. We now anticipate a final investment decision on the West Seahorse project by year-end 2014, which will pave the way towards first volumes of commercial production in Q4 2015. Apart from developing the West Seahorse discovery, the Hibiscus Petroleum and 3D Oil joint venture has an obligation to drill an exploration well within the Vic P57 exploration permit. Through extensive geoscience work performed to date, we have identified prospects at Sea Lion and Felix. Using the REX virtual drilling software tool and conventional technical analysis, HiREX will now scan both these prospects to verify their hydrocarbon-bearing potential. Using the analysis from HiREX, we anticipate drilling at least one exploration well in Vic P57, with an aggressive development plan being implemented in the Vic L31 license and the anticipated drilling of an exploration well in the second quarter of 2015. We expect our Australian operations to be a focus of much activity over the next 12 months. Our entry into Norway was part of a strategy to mitigate geopolitical risks related to our asset portfolio. We were also encouraged by its attractive fiscal terms provided under the Norwegian Petroleum Tax Act, which gives Lime Norway the opportunity to recover approximately 78% of eligible exploration expenditure, irrespective of whether production is achieved. This allows for a risk-managed approach to our business, despite the high cost of operations in that area. When we met last year, our exposure to assets in Norway was limited to 6 licenses. The past year has seen phenomenal growth in Lime Norway, and we have now secured interests in a total of 16 concessions in the Norwegian continental shelf. All concessions are currently undergoing seismic acquisition, processing or interpretation work as part of the geological evaluation phase. Partners are also expected to make drill or drop decisions on PL708, PL509 and PL616 by the third quarter of 2014. This will pave the way for at least one exploration well to be drilled in 2015. Furthermore, in our newly acquired interests in PL591 and PL591B, as announced on June 5, 2014, drilling of a second exploration well in Norway is anticipated to commence in the first half of 2015. The Norwegian unit has thus become a major component of the overall Lime business. We work with reputable partners such as Lundin, Edison, Tullow Oil and OMV, and given the progress delivered by Lime Norway to date, we expect it to remain an area of management focus, providing the company a funnel of exploration leads of low-risk commercial impact. As far as exploration drilling is concerned, we reiterate that our business strategy is founded on a risk-managed approach. This means that we participate in exploration wells where some of the risks are shared with other parties. Hence, efforts are underway to farm out a portion of Lime's interests in the Sharjah offshore and Ras South onshore concessions, where Lime currently holds 100% equity. Offshore Sharjah, 2 drilling locations have been identified and further virtual drilling analysis is being performed to select the best prospect for an exploration well to be drilled. And subject to rig availability, we hope to drill at least one promising prospect in mid-2015. Hibiscus Petroleum will celebrate the 3rd anniversary of its IPO on the 25th of July 2014. Looking back at the array of opportunities that have been developed and the challenges faced as a young organization in this industry, we are proud to have established over the past 3 years a foothold in Europe, the Middle East and Asia Pacific. More significantly, we have explored for and discovered oil offshore the east coast of Oman, in an area where no sources of hydrocarbons were thought to exist. Our subsurface technical accomplishments, coupled with the ability to successfully implement our international drilling projects in a safe, responsible and efficient manner, have sparked the interests of some of the largest global E&P companies who wish to learn more about our activities and our company. We project another eventful year as we drill wells in Norway, Australia and the Middle East. Undertaking major projects in multiple jurisdictions is the next step in our evolution towards becoming a respected independent oil and gas E&P company. We believe the opportunities that we see ahead shall deliver greater value to our shareholders than our past achievements. Thank you for your enduring support. Rest assured that we shall seize every opportunity from the successes thus far to secure a sustainable future for Hibiscus Petroleum Berhad.